Alright, so this is week 2 of Advanced Server-Side Languages. So for my project, I chose to create a time clock sort of app that allows you to log in, record your shift in and out times, add notes to each shift, and then upload an image of your work. And then at the last week of the class, I'm going to be able to connect it to Facebook so you can Facebook message, and I may even do email just to finish off the application. Alright, so going into it, for this week, my PRD stated that I would set up CodeIgniter and Bootstrap. I was going to finish the Bootstrap integration. I was going to create the login page and then submit it on Sunday. Alright, so going into, I chose to use CodeIgniter, and here is my project. In the application folder, I have my controller set up, which is pages.php. I have my model set up, and then I have my views here with the login.php and main.php. And then I have my templates, so the footer and header to complete the MVC. I also want to note that here, outside of the application folder, I do have my images folder, and I have my header there. Alright, so now to show off the application a little bit. Actually, first let's show what I've done here. So model.php, it's still blank. There's nothing to use yet until next week when I set up the database. Then I'll go ahead and take care of that one. Pages.php, that's my controller. I have that set up. And then I have my header with the opening HTML, the links here for Bootstrap. And then I have my footer here with the closing body tags, the jQuery, and the JavaScript. Also, I didn't use anything locally. I used all the links that they have, or CDNs, I believe. Alright, so that takes care of that. Then for this week, I created the login page. So here I'm using Bootstrap. It's all set up here. We have the form. Bootstrap is really awesome. I was amazed at how much easier it makes for the design aspect. And then the main.php is still blank because that's going to be set up next week after we connect to the database. Alright, so that's it as far as the code goes. Here's the beginning of the application, the login page. You would just type in your name, and as you can see, there's a couple really cool features here. When you click the inputs, it goes ahead and focuses and uses this little blue outline to show. Alright, so just to show that all the inputs work, that's gonna be it as far as this week. We hit submit and it resets. Obviously next week when we connect to the database and create the main page for the application, there will be more. And just to show that I do have the main.php set up, I just put a little testing message in here to show that off. Alright, I think that's about it for this week. I have to admit, when I first started this class, it was terrifying, and I've actually really grown to like it. This is really cool stuff. Alright, have a good week.